Our QPR fans, players TV, home and away. Deejay Ranger back with a team roundup special. Going on performance of late. The problems we're having, who to blame, etc. and so forth. Generally, it's throughout the season so far, the team have had possession in games. They've played well in parts of games, but not finished. The chances. I'm not saying we got to score every chance, because no team will score every chance they create. Some have been easier than others. Some haven't. Is it down to the player who can't finish that chance? Not every chance, but obviously, if it's laid onto him. Is it the way the balls come into that player? Are they good enough? So many different things you can compare, i.e. prime example, like Dykes and Bond. Now, compare them to Hugo and Wells. Well, I know who's better out of them four. But obviously with the club, the way they're operating at present, the quality of play that we're going to be bringing in is less than what we've had previously. Which, if that's the way it's going, that's the way it's going. If it means us that we will get, if we get relegated, then so be it. But, obviously they're not aiming to do that, but it's because we're not, the quality of player that they're bringing in, or, less experienced players as well. It's been well stated that we've lost a lot of goals from last season for Hugo and Wells, and then the creativity of Eze. And that is a big factor towards the way we are at the present moment in time. Yes, Chair is trying, but he needs more help. And have we got any people out on the pitch who are going to battle for the team? I don't think there is at present out there. There's not many who are going to roll their sleeves up. Now, is that down to the player? Is that down to the manager? Could be both. The manager picks a side to go out on the pitch, but once they cross that white line, it's down to the players. If a defender gives a foul, it's not the manager's fault, it's the defender's fault. That's stating the obvious. The only thing a manager can do is change the system or bring a sub on. And if it's not working, change it. If he doesn't change it and it carries on and on, then if that's his only plan, then it will be. I think it's a mixture of things, personally. Partly down to the manager and partly down to the players while we're in this predicament. And whether the board are involved in that as well is another thing. They've decided that we're not going to go and do the big spending anymore because of what's happening previously, And if that keeps our club afloat, irrespective of whether it's through COVID or non-COVID times, then we have to accept that, ladies and gents. It's going to be tough, and it's tough now at present. We are creating chances, but not great chances as such overall. But we're not putting enough chances away, and we're conceding goals as well, which is a recipe for disaster. And it normally would lead to one thing, and it's looking like we're going to get in. We're being dragged into a relegation battle if we're not already. There's talk of Wolverhampton under pressure, and rightly so, because obviously football is a results game, ladies and gents. If you don't get the results, inevitably the manager will get the sack or will leave. Whether Rangers can do it at present, I don't know, because of the financial situation. With the FFP thing, etc. and so forth. I don't know how long more we've got to go on that, or what the scenario is. Are the owners interested anymore? Are they just there to try and recruit as much as they can from what they've lost? Who would buy us as well? Like another manager who would come to us. People have been touting Ainsworth, Pearson, that person. going on next players, we've had Bircham and Holloway there as a joint thing. And obviously, the inevitable happened. Holloway left or got the sack because of results. And it'll be the same with Ainsworth. It'll be the same with anyone else. You know, at some stage, we've got to stop that circle, ladies and gents. We've got to keep with someone and let them build a team. You know, but it's just what quality of player that we'll bring into the club, whether it's through the academy, whether it's through buying players. You know, I'm sure the club would have bought Naki Wells and Jordan Hugo if they could, but we couldn't afford them. So, you know, and we, you know, as much as Chair's trying, he needs help. You know, the confidence is low at the minute as well within the ranks of this in the team, but they've still got to go out there. But we need a bit more fight. I don't think there's much fight in the team at present. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm just seeing, ladies and gents. It's going to be a longer season for us because obviously we're not scoring enough goals at present. But hopefully that will change very soon because we need to start scoring. Otherwise, we'll be in the bottom three very shortly and in a relegation battle to stay up. Nottingham Forest are gradually creeping up to us. Derby as well. I think Rotherham got a couple of games in hand. Yes, they've got to win them. You know, Wickham. You know, I don't know whether they'll get enough points. That, you know, so it's tough at the minute, ladies and gents, and you know we're all frustrated with what's going on. You know, if a new manager comes in, what will happen? He might want to bring new players in. Some players will maybe want to leave. New style, formation. You know, like before, we used to play the long ball when we had Matt Smith. Fans were moaning about that. With Warburton, we have played some good stuff on the floor, and fans were moaning about that. So, what style of football do we want as well, ladies and gents? You know, you've got to have, you know, you've got to have a varied selection of styles because obviously you can't just stick to one like most of the teams are trying to play out from the back when most teams ain't good enough to do it. You know, you need the quality of player to do that. Yeah, so it's strange times, ladies and gents. Tough times as well for us, the QPR fans out there. Time will tell whether Warburton's in a job still in a few days, weeks, etc. Will a new manager get any better out of the squad we've got at present? That we'll have to wait and see on that one. Time will tell. So it's a watch this space for the team, possibly a new manager, and then we have to go from there, ladies and gents. But up until then, we have to support the players and the manager at present until things change, if they change. They're just my thoughts and views on the scenarios at present with the team, the manager, etc. and so forth. For QPR fans and Players TV, home and away, I'm Deejay Ranger. I'm out of here. Come on, you R'ss.